Hey there, who am I talking to?
Hey there, this is Max.
Hey Max, which property are you interested in? How many bedrooms do you need? What's your budget? And what location are you looking at?
Yeah, so I want a property with 3 bedrooms. I want it to be in Atwater Village, and I have a budget of $1 million.
Thanks Max. Would you like to book a viewing of some similar properties with the real estate agent?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Just a reminder, the real estate agent is available from Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. and the viewing will take around 2 hours. When would you like to have the viewing?
Probably on Monday at 11 a.m.
Hold on a sec. It looks like the time slot you chose is available. The real estate agent will get in touch with you soon to discuss the details. Thanks for everything, Max.
Fantastic, thank you. Bye. So what you have just seen is an AI receptionist for real estate agents, which can book viewings within the possible clients that are gonna call this number. It's also gonna be able to get the info of the property he wants, the info of the number, all the bedroom, budget, where he wants it, and gonna be able to send notifications via SMS to the real estate agent, so he's gonna be able to know when it's being created, the event, where he has to go, and all the details inside his CRM, which in this case is gonna be Notion, but it could be also Airtable or Google Sheets. So we're gonna be using vapi and make, and nothing more. Let's go with the build. So here we are in vapi, the software that we always use to build this AI receptionist. In this case we are gonna create an account or login if you already have an existing one, and let's start the voice agent. So once here, it will be different for you. We're gonna go to assistant and we're gonna create a new one. In this case we are gonna call it real estate voice agent, and we're gonna go with blank template and we're gonna click on create. Once we have created it, we're gonna change the model to 4.0 mini cluster, which I have seen that works really good, better than GPT 3.5. Then we're gonna go with 3.2. Then here in transcriber we're gonna put English. We're gonna go with another voice that it's gonna be in this case a British reading lady. Functions we will add them after. Advanced we're gonna leave everything like this. And analysis, as I told in previous videos, there's nothing important in there. So here we have the first message, that will be the message that it's gonna tell the agent when the call starts. So we're gonna say, hey, who am I talking to? And now we are gonna put the prompt. Once you have written your prompt, you paste it like here, click on publish. Always remember to do it, because if not, you're not gonna have saved this and you're gonna lose it. It has happened to me several times. And when we have this, we're gonna go to create our tools to collect the data. As we're gonna do a real estate agent, we have to collect, in this case, the bedrooms the user wants, the budget he has, the location inside Los Angeles, that is the place where the real estate is gonna be working, and also we're gonna get the date and the time the user wants to have a view with the real estate agent inside similar properties. So we're gonna go to tools, we're gonna create a new tool, and once here we have to put a server URL, and this is the moment in which we are gonna go to make.com to set up a webhook. We are in map.com. As always, create an account or login and let's go. Once here, let's create another new scenario. I'm gonna call it receptionist real estate, and now we're gonna add a webhook. We're gonna add a new custom webhook. We're gonna add a new one, and I'm gonna call it real estate. Real estate. Then we have to click on save, and we're gonna copy it and we're gonna bring it here. Right now we click on save, click next, and here we're gonna put several properties. So I've put 4 properties. In this case we have bedrooms, the number of bedrooms the user is interested in, number, budget, also a number, the amount of money the user has to buy a property. We're gonna talk in terms of dollars, location, the place inside Los Angeles in which the user is interested in buying a property, and finally time, the date and time the user wants to book a viewing with the real estate agent. Let's click on next. What's the name? and the description: real estate, name, description, the info needed to complete the viewing of a property in Los Angeles with the real estate agent, and the things to collect. Let's click on create, and here we have it. By the way, we are also gonna add a new one. It's gonna be the name, in which is gonna be the name of the user. Example, James, and we're gonna save it. We are gonna go into assistant. Let's go back here, and in functions, in tools, you have to select real estate. That is the one, the name I already chose. Let's publish, and then we're gonna go and continue with the make a scenario with our webhook. So next step will be to add a GPT. So let's go here, let's go to GPT, open a GPT, create a completion, and in this case we're gonna use the GPT to put the hour of the time we got from the webhook and insert it, in this case, in a JSON format. So let's go to GPT 4.0 mini, it's okay. Let's go with role system, and here in message content we are gonna put what you can see here. It's really similar to what we did in the AI voice appointment setter for personal trainers. We are just asking to put it in a JSON format, and then we are also gonna add another message explaining the GPT what is the hour that the client wants to get into a viewing of a property. So we're gonna say current time, and let's go with now. This is when the customer wants to book a call, and we're gonna put tool calls, function, arguments, and we're gonna go with time. And then we go to max tokens. Let's put 250. It's what I normally put. Temperature, let's put it in 0.2, as I always do, and then we're gonna leave everything like this. Let's click on OK, and after what we're gonna do is go to JSON, and we're gonna parse JSON what we got here. So we go choices, message, content, and we click on OK. Next step will be to add a tool. Let's go here, set multiple variables, add item, let's call it chosen time, and then let's go to put a format date, in which we are gonna put the chosen time, and we are gonna put it like this: day, month, year, and hour, minutes, and we close the parentheses. Why do we want this? Because it's gonna look fancier in terms of sending it to the real estate agent, so he can know when the viewing is gonna take place. Now let's click on OK. Let's go here, and let's put a Google Calendar, get free or busy information. You have to connect your Google Calendar, and in minimum time we're gonna put the start time we got from the JSON and the end time. And in calendar ID you have to put the calendar you're interested in looking. And we click on OK. Next step will be to add a router. So let's go here, flow control, router, and we will have here two branches. The first one will be when the busy information we get from a day is basically that the day is completely free. The real estate agent doesn't have any more events, so we can create the event directly. And the other branch is when we see inside the Google Calendar of the real estate agent that there is busy information, so we have to check if the chosen time from the client is the same as some busy slots that has the real estate agent. And in that case, if not, create an event, and if it is the same as some busy slots and it matches with some of them, we are gonna say the assistant to tell the client 3 free slots to choose. So let's go. We are gonna here in label free, here in condition we are gonna put busy, and here we're gonna put equal to blank space. That way we know that it's gonna be free and there are not gonna be any busy slots. We click here, we go to label, we are gonna put busy, and in condition we are gonna put the busy again, and we are gonna put not equal to. Then we're gonna go to this branch and we're gonna create the event directly. You have to put here your calendar ID and the event name, property viewing with the argument name of the tool call we got. In this case it was James. All the event, no. Start date, we are gonna put the chosen time, And remember that we inside the call we said that the duration was 2 hours, so we're gonna put 02.00. Let's go to show advanced settings, and in here we can the location. If you want, we can go here and put the location that the client wanted. Description, viewing of several properties that could interest James, taking into account the features he was interested in. James, because it's the tool name. And then we're gonna got here the reminders. You can put the pop-up. Let's put 1440 minutes, that's a day, so 1 day before it will pop up. Attending, we could add it, but as we don't have the email, we're not gonna add it here, and everything is gonna be the same. So we click on OK. Now it's the time to basically add this information into the real estate agent CRM. In this case, we're gonna use Notion, and we are gonna go to create a page here, and inside Notion you're gonna go into a parent page. You can also use a database item, but I'm not gonna use that in this case. I have mapped it and get the parent page ID. As you can see here, my Notion page. If you click here, you can select from a list. So title, let's go with info about client and the name. Let's go content objects, type, I'm gonna go with numbered list item, and I'm gonna go adding some items. Here, content. Well, with first one, in the number 1, we're gonna put the budget. It's gonna be budget, and we're gonna put here the budget. It's gonna be here, budget. Then we're gonna add another one. This is not necessary. Let's add another item. Content, let's go with in this case with location. Now let's go to location. Let's go also with the basic one. We have to add in this case the name, 2 points. It's inside the title, but we're gonna also add it here. We're gonna add the bedrooms, and we're gonna put the tool call here, that in this case was 3 in the test I did. And we're gonna add 2 more. The phone number. Phone number, you have to go here to customer, and inside you will see the phone number, and you are gonna paste it here. Later we are gonna put the final extent, that it's gonna be the viewing time, and we are gonna put here the chosen time we set here inside the tools, and we are gonna click OK. Then the CRM is closed with this inside Notion. The final step will be in this branch to send an SMS to the real estate agent, making him know that there's a new client who has called. So we're gonna go to create a message. You're gonna put your Twilio connection. Here we're gonna put a random number, send message from. Here you have to put your name, message body. We're gonna put create a body, and we're gonna put in the message, hey real estate agent, name, requested a viewing for time of a property. Well, time we're gonna put better here. We're gonna put better chosen time inside here. So we put here chosen time for chosen time with 5 bedrooms in the location, and a budget of the budget, and we're gonna put here dollars. You have the info already inside Notion. We click on OK, and finally we will send a webhook response to the agent. The info has been stored correctly and the viewing has been scheduled. We click OK. So now let's go through the busy part. First step will be to go to JSON and put a transform to JSON. Here we are gonna put the information of busy slots. Let's click on OK, and then we're gonna go to OpenAI ChatGPT. We're gonna go create a check competition. Let's go with GPT-4o mini. Let's go with system, and we're gonna paste this. Where it says occupied slots, we're gonna put this JSON string, and in desired slot we're gonna put the chosen time. So here we are saying the GPT has to output if the chosen time is the same as the busy slots that the real estate agent already has. If it's no, we're gonna create the event, and if it is yes, we're gonna tell the user other 3 possible slots to book the viewing. So let's go on OK right now. Well, first we're gonna put max tokens 250, as I always put. Let's go down. Here we are gonna put inside temperature, as I always do, with 0.2. Let's click on OK, and then we're gonna add another router, and we're gonna place this a bit lower. So we're gonna put again in label free slot to know that the slot that the client chose is free, and we're gonna go here and put message content, and let's go equal to no. And here we're gonna create an event with the same info we got on this one. I also recommend putting this setting, send notifications about the event creation. Let's put to all guests, because this way we are gonna send the calendar event so he knows that the event of the viewing has been created. Let's click on OK. Basically copy this and gonna paste it right here. So I'm basically clicking on clone and bring it here. I'm gonna do the same with webhook, clone, and I'm gonna bring it here. And before continuing, I'm gonna add something more inside these two places. We're gonna also send an SMS to the client so that he knows that the event has been created and he has all the info and the reminder right there. So we're gonna go to send to, and we're gonna go down, and inside call we're gonna go down, and here inside customer you're gonna put the phone number of the client. Once there, we're gonna go to message body, create a body, and we are gonna send him the viewing has been scheduled for chosen time. The real estate agent will be in contact with you to decide where to meet. We click on OK. Then what we're gonna do is basically clone this and also paste it here. Now last step will be to do this part where we are gonna put matches with busy slot, in which we are gonna go here, GPT choices, message content, and we're gonna put equal to yes in this case. Okay, and then we're gonna put here an iterator in which we're gonna put the busy here, busy slots. Add a tool here that it's gonna be a text aggregator, in which we're gonna put source module iterator, and we're gonna write from the start to the end of these busy slots. So we click on OK. Then let's gonna put a ChatGPT create a competition. As always, model GPTO mini, add a message system. Message content, we're gonna write this, in which occupy the slots. It's gonna be here from text, and we are not gonna add anything more here. We are gonna go to max tokens. Let's place 250. So advanced temperature, I like always to put 0.2. Click on OK. Finally, let's add a webhook response, in which we are gonna put chosen time matches with a busy slot and the real estate agent isn't available at that time. Here you have other free slots, and here we could also add an SMS in case of the problem occurred, to send a booking link for the client to choose an hour for the viewing, not inside the voice agent, but for example in a Calendly link. It's a possibility. You can do it by just creating a Calendly around here. When you go here, create a schedule link, put your connection as you can see here, put the event type, maximum event count, we can put here 1, we can put holiday availability for example, and we can send this with a TLO SMS to the number of the client with a message body of hey there, if you had any problems, book here the viewing with the real estate agent, and we put here the booking URL. And this, as I said, is an idea that can be done, but as I haven't configured like this the agent, I'm gonna leave it that it's just an idea. So we delete, and the scenario will be finished like this. You can see it's a big scenario with Notion, several SMS. We're gonna test it right now to go through this part, then go down and then go up, so that we have finally booked a viewing inside my calendar. Let's go. So here we are in my Google Calendar, where we are gonna use Friday, where I have already created a random event. As we are gonna go through this route, this one that we have free here, where there's already a event the day that the client chose a time, but it's not gonna be the same as a busy slot that the real estate agent already has. So remember clicking on round once, and let's call the number. There you go.
Hey there, who am I talking to?
Hey there, this is James.
Hey James, which property are you interested in? How many bedrooms do you need? What is your budget? And what location are you looking at?
Yeah, so I want a property with 3 bedrooms. I want it to be in Hollywood, and I have a budget of $900,000.
Thanks, James. Would you like to book a viewing of some similar properties with the real estate agent?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Just a reminder, the real estate agent is available from Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m., and the viewing will take around 2 hours. When would you like to have the viewing?
Probably on Friday at 11 a.m.
Hold on a sec. Fantastic, James. The real estate agent is free at that hour. He will give you a call in the next hours to discuss the details. Thanks for everything.
Perfect, thanks a lot, bye. So as you can see, we have here curated the property viewing with James, the event in Hollywood. We have put the location, and if we go to my mobile phone, we can find also here how we have the SMS that it's gonna be here. As you can see, we have the viewing starts at the hour and everything. Also, if we go now to my Notion page, and here we are in my Notion, where as you can see we are in my page called Real Estate YouTube video, and if we go to here, we have created another page with info about client James, with the budget, the location, the name, the bedrooms he requested, the phone number, and the viewing time. With this 2 SMS sent and the Notion database, it's perfect for each real estate agent so that he can follow all the information and he can get these viewings on time to then get in touch with the other client to let him know where to meet, what properties they are gonna see, and all the rest of the info and the details that are important for the viewing. So this has been all for today. I hope you've learned a lot from this video and you've learned how to build an AI receptionist for real estate agents. You have down a link to book a call with me for a free consultation call of 30 minutes. Please put me in the comments any suggestions you want for future videos, and that's all. Thanks for watching again, and see you in the next one.